If you don't want to improve and you want to remain average or below average, God forbid, then listen, man, live your life and don't complain. Right? How about that? But if you don't, if you actually want to be the best that you can be, then it's time for you to apply yourself that way. And that's why I'm here. I'm only here for the ones that are actually serious. I created a protocol for the ones that are actually serious, the esoteric Mac. It'll teach you everything that you need to know about being magnetic. Direct, applicable information that if you can embody into wisdom will completely transform your life. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. Feel free to stick around. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. In today's video, we're going to be discussing why it's such a dangerous thing for you as a man to remain average. Look, it's one thing for you to be born average. It's another thing for you to die average, man. Being born average is not necessarily your fault, you know? It's not your fault. It is what it is. But for you to die average, that is totally your fault. And that is what it is. I'm going to take this time to share a clip with you guys. We're going to watch it together and return to speak further about it. So without further ado, let's get to the clip.
Until you can do this one thing, you will never have success with women. That's whether you're dating or doing long-term relationships. If you can't look a woman dead in her eye and confidently tell her, I would rather be by myself than to deal with your BS and mean it, they will never truly respect you. And in order for a woman to love you, she has to respect you. Let me let you in on a little secret. Indifference is a woman's kryptonite. And this is something that you can't fake. You have to live this. This has to be in you because at some point they're going to expose you for who you really are. And once they find out and see who you truly are, they're going to treat you as such.
I couldn't have said it any better, man. I couldn't have said it any better. Listen, fellas, the key to having success in dating and life in general is detachment. I keep preaching detachment to you guys because it's the one and only game changer. True detachment. Not the one that you fake around with, not the one that you fake, not the one that you put on a front for. You understand what I'm saying? The worst thing you can do is to fake detachment, especially to a woman, because she's gonna see through that. She's gonna see through it. It's gonna be way too easy for her to look through your BS, especially if you don't mean it. You know, if you're trying to fake the funk, she's gonna expose you. You can't keep up with the facade, man. That's why I urge you to really and truly detach, to detach for real. You understand? To take all your energy and all your focus and all your attention and redirect it right back into yourself and what you got going on. Make yourself a priority, man. It's about time. And funny enough, when you do make yourself a priority, that's when people around you begin to prioritize you, or they leave you the hell alone. Both options are W's for you, man. They're either gonna prioritize you, which is a W, or they're gonna leave you the hell alone, which is a W. So why not detach? Why not focus on yourself? Why not become the best that you can be? Why not? Why chase women who clearly don't care about you? And once again, it's not a bad thing. I'm not trying to attack any woman here. It's not a bad thing. My point is understand how they're wired. Understand what's actually going on and move accordingly. Don't sit around here complaining, talking about you were the perfect guy for her. You did this and that for her. Fair enough. Fair enough. It could be true. But what I'm saying is it does not matter, bro. It does not matter. The moment you realize that, the better for you, the better your results become. I've been that guy. I'm not trying to shit on you, man. I've been the guy. You understand what I'm saying? I've been both guys. I've been the guy that overinvested and I've been the guy that didn't invest anything at all. And I'll tell you right now, being the guy that didn't invest anything at all and just focused on myself, I never had a single issue with a woman, ever. No exaggerations. Not a single time did I have an issue with any other women that I was dealing with. Not once. Not once. On the flip side, when I played the role as the guy that overinvested and put her on a pedestal, she was my one and only, dedicated my entire life pretty much to her, you can imagine what happened after that. You understand what I'm saying? So my point is, do what works. Stop listening to what they're saying. Focus on what they're doing. Focus on their actions. Focus on the guys that get them going. Which guys get them going? Be that guy. If you want to play the dating game, be that guy, and be that guy for real. Don't take any shortcuts. Be him for real. Be confident in yourself for real. Actually, really and truly don't need her for real. Don't play it as a game. Be the game. Be the real deal. You understand? Improve yourself, man. Not for the validation of others, especially not for a woman's validation. Improve yourself for yourself so you can live a life that's worth living. So you can actually be content and satisfied with your lifestyle. That's why you improve yourself. Be in the best shape that you can be for yourself. That's your health. You understand what I'm saying? The women that you get, that's just an add-on. That's just a bonus. That's not the priority. Be the best that you can be for yourself. Everything else and everyone else is just an add-on. It's just an add-on. That's all it is. If you don't decide to level up yourself in every area of your life, listen, bro, you're gonna die average. You're gonna live average and you're gonna die average. And you will not like that quality of life at all. Right now is not the time for the average man, if you haven't noticed. Once again, it's one thing to be born average, not your fault, it's fine. However, for you to die average, that's totally your fault, because as a man, you have every opportunity to reinvent yourself. You have every opportunity to grow into the best version of yourself. You have every opportunity to learn skills, learn the information, apply the information, embody the application of the information. That's the process of intelligence to knowledge to wisdom. That is your responsibility as a man. Do not die average. Do not live average. Do not die average. Most men have what it takes to evolve and grow past being an average man. You can maximize your genetics. You can maximize your look. You can maximize your finances. You can maximize your opportunity. You can maximize your status. You can maximize your social network. You understand? Get your diet in order, man. Eat right. You know the BS that you're eating. I don't need to break it down and be a nutritional guide. You know what to eat and you know what not to eat. You know which foods will help you and you know which foods will destroy you. You know these things. So apply it. That's all you have left to do. You know you need to get your ass in the gym. Even if you can't get in the gym, don't you have a floor around you? You can do push-ups. You can start with 100 push-ups and 100 squats a day. Increase that gradually into 500 push-ups, 500 squats a day. I promise you, if you do 500 push-ups and 500 squats a day for 30 days, listen, bro, you are not going to recognize yourself anymore. You will completely transform your physique, your cardiovascular health. Your look will change. Your face will change. You will completely transform. So I don't want to hear the BS excuses, man. You're either about it or you're not. You either want to improve or you don't. If you don't want to improve and you want to remain average or below average, God forbid, then listen, man, live your life and don't complain. Right? How about that? But if you actually want to be the best that you can be, then it's time for you to apply yourself that way. And that's why I'm here. I'm only here for the ones that are actually serious. I created a protocol for the ones that are actually serious, the esoteric Mac. It'll teach you everything that you need to know about being magnetic. Direct, applicable information that if you can embody into wisdom will completely transform your life. Also, you can join my newsletter today for free, in-depth updates, in-depth game. These are information that I can't post on YouTube, as you can imagine, but you can sign up for my newsletter and I give you the raw game. I give you game that you can apply today. If you also want to reach out to me for one-on-one coaching, you can feel free to book a consultation call with me and we could go from there. Link in the description for all of that. And with that being said, gentlemen, till next time, cheers.